What is happening? Out of the Park baseball community, out of the park baseball fans in general, and otherwise friends of ours. Welcome to part two of the wildly unofficial Out of the Park Baseball 20 Team of the Decade Challenge. I'm excited not only because we're going to find out tonight, wildly unofficially, who the best team of the decade is, but because I get to hang out with my great friend TJ Lauerman, the head of community for Out of the Park Developments. TJ, how are you on this fine Friday night, my friend?
Rich, I'm doing great, though a little bit worried that I'm not going to bring the fire like I brought last night, but I'm going to definitely bring the fire like I brought last night.
You always bring the fire, sir. Always bring the fire.
That's what I bring.
So good to see everybody here with us tonight. What's going on? Alex, Sebastus, Jeff, and everybody else that's going to be joining us tonight. Last night, you may recall, if you were with us, a bunch of fun stuff happened. Number one, I described how we put together the first part of the Team of the Decade Challenge, meaning what was the process. And the process was we took all 10 World Series winners and then had a community vote for four more teams and then set them up into two divisions of 7 teams each and played a 162 game regular season. There was no rhyme or reason to the placing of the teams in the divisions. And because of the intricacies of of the way that I had to even create the 162 game season league, TJ, I had to start a new current season. Right? That's what it's called when you start? It's like start. I think it starts current season, meaning the 2019 season. But then I had to remove most of the divisions because the 2019 Twins had gotten voted in, as well as the 2019 Nationals automatically qualifying. The two divisions I kept were the American League Central and the National League East, and then I got rid of all the other teams, renamed them, and so on. One of the things we found out, not before, but during the stream last night, TJ, is that for no reason the remaining or the teams that were in the accidental American League all got the use of the DH, and the teams that were in the accidental National League did not have the DH. So, there's that.
I think it just added a fun wrinkle.
Oh, it absolutely did, but it also likely murdered any chances of like the 2015 Kansas City Royals. But you know what? These things happen. These things happen.
Or that 2019 Twins team that we tried so hard to get into the game.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Lot of idiosyncrasies unveiled. But what was fun about it is that TJ, you didn't believe I actually set it up myself, and I did, and I'm proud of myself for that because that's no joke. It took a couple swings at bat, but also after setting up that kind of ridiculous regular season format, then instead of doing what I would normally do if I were creating any kind of league, right? If I were in charge of any real major league, I would reduce the number of teams in the playoffs and significantly increase the importance of the regular season. But I didn't do that either, TJ. I instead let 4 of the 7 teams in each division qualify for the playoffs. And I didn't even make like the 4th place team really have any disadvantage over the number 1 team other than one less game at home in a best of 5 series. So TJ, just no reward whatsoever for dominating the divisions. No reward whatsoever.
Hey man, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do.
So, the next time that I do something like this, I will definitely remember these things and factor them in one way or the other. But you know what? I'm not saying it's good or it's bad. It's just how it is, right? And you know what? Baseball is a funny game. And so that's what we're doing. And so now we played through the regular season and now we're in the playoffs. That's where we are. So let's go review the standings, shall we? Let me put on what I believe is the right screen here. There we go.
Well,
these are the final.
Let me be sure to wish David Ardsma a happy birthday today. I believe he still is number 1 in the baseball encyclopedia for players' names.
Okay.
Happy birthday.
Very good. Excellent. And while we're saying things, I wanted to make sure that I mentioned to everybody that Out of the Park Baseball 20 is 75% off for the Steam Winter Sale, just $4.99. And
Only $4.99.
only.
Rich, that's
That's
like if you went to Dunkin' Donuts. I'm trying to think. You could probably get a bagel, a coffee.
yeah,
Might be able to get those little hash browns too.
those
Those
are
little hash
good.
browns are key.
My son eats those for breakfast more days a week than he doesn't. Not for breakfast, but he eats those at breakfast time,
So I'm not
multiple
saying
days a
give
week.
up a day of that
Yeah,
at Dunkin' Donuts. I'm just saying in addition to.
right. Well,
Down
yeah,
with the
no, there's
game.
no giving
Go
up.
get
You
some
don't.
Dunkin'.
You should not
And
give
come
up
back.
anything to
Yeah.
be able to purchase Out of the Park Baseball. Shouldn't have to. If you have to, then we're not doing it right. And the other thing, TJ, is that Perfect Points are on sale now through
Are they?
1 p.m. Eastern on January 2nd, and historical packs are available. And the reason I mention that, by the way, TJ, is just like last night. Just like last night. If anybody buys Perfect Points during this stream, we will match them. Right? That's what we're going to do.
Sounds like a
Anybody?
good deal.
Anybody who buys Perfect Points on sale now during this stream, we will match them. And you just need to reach out to me. We have done this before. You guys are professionals. We know how this works. And we're always excited to do things like this with our community. So this is where we left it off, right? So TJ, in the American League, the non-World Series winning 2011 Philadelphia Phillies ran away with the division. They will face your preseason pick to win it all, the 2016 Chicago Cubs.
Still confident. Still very, very confident in that pick.
Meanwhile, the 2010 San Francisco Giants, the only one of the three Giants clubs that to make the playoffs in this division, will face off against the 2018 Red Sox. All of those teams will have the designated hitter. And in the National League, the 2017 Indians DH list will face off against Sebastis's 2011 St. Louis Cardinals. I know he's rooting for them, as are several of our fans in the chat. There are a number of Cardinals fans, and then in what will probably be the most, in what will be a very interesting series, the 2019 Nationals will face the 2017 Astros in a rematch of sorts of the World Series last year. And those will not have the designated hitter in them. And in fact, even there will and will not be a designated hitter based upon what is called the American and the National all the way through, and I assume, and including the World Series, where in the American League parks they have it, and in National League parks they don't, unless it's now just always on or always off. I don't even know. We'll find out when we get there, right? It's craziness.
Let's do it.
So one question I had, I've been thinking about this, TJ, is
I still find it weird that the regular season winners are both teams that did not win the World Series.
Yes, makes for very interesting conversation. Let's take two from where we were. 20 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
TJ, let's.
Now we're good.
Now we're good, and now
we got rosters.
Let's go to October 4th, right? That's what we wanted to do. Let's do it. There we go. What happens? Let's see here. You had the Phillies beat the Cubs. You had the Red Sox beat the Giants. You had the Cardinals beat the Indians, and the Nationals beating the Astros. So a couple of 2-0 leads and 1-0 leads.
I don't like this at all. Doesn't look good for my Cubs team.
No, it does not. Halladay got the win. Arrieta with the loss. Madsen with the win. Game 2, you want to simulate it right here?
Hit it.
All right. 5-2 loss. Let's see what happens in San Francisco.
Stays in San Francisco.
1-1 in that series. Look at the 2011 Cardinals. Look at the 2011 Cardinals, up 2-0. The team finished below 500, well below 500, 73 and 89, TJ. The 2017 Indians finished 105 and 57. They are down 2 games to nothing. That is not right.
Hey man, that's a good team. They got Recca for Cal, Yadier Molina. Yadier Molina still playing in 2024 in my Redbirds Rising franchise. He just let me know he wants to stick around for another year. So I think he'll be 45 in the next year.
Nationals taking care of the Astros as well. All right. Anything you want to look at, or shall we move ahead another couple of days and see what happens?
Let's just keep it going.
All right. Let's finish today.
I feel like this Nationals team might pull this thing off, huh?
All right. Nationals. Let's see what happens. They got Matt Scherzer going, pitching game 3 against Lance McCullers, our friend Lance McCullers.
Mm-hmm.
And the Nationals sweep the 2017 Astros. Sweep them. Wow.
Look, Evan Gaddis tried his best to keep that Astros team alive.
We got the Cardinals fans excited in here. Oh, Indians stay alive. Indians stay alive. Tough one, 3-2. Corey Kluber with the win. All right. Let's finish today. Let's see what tomorrow brings. All right. Can your Cubs stay alive? No, they cannot. Swept by the juggernaut 2011 Phillies.
I think we're going to have to go back to that other save and see what happens.
All right, and then you've got the Red Sox sweeping the Giants, beating them 9-0 behind Chris Sale. Oof. 9-0. Can the Cardinals do it? It's Trevor Bauer versus Lance Lynn. No, the Indians win again. They storm back from down 2-0 to tie it at 2. Oh, boy.
You know, I think if we go back to last week's stream, we will hear that I said that I thought the 2011 Phillies were going to do pretty good.
All right, game 5 is tomorrow. We've got a game 4 in Boston. Sanchez versus Eovaldi. He pitches every game. The Giants stay alive. Giants stay alive. All right. So the 2011 Phillies are moving on, and the 2019 Nationals are moving on. I'm looking good with my prediction there. All right, here's game 5. The Cardinals fans in the stream are numerous. They are numerous. Here we go. Edwin Jackson versus Carlos Carrasco. TJ, who's going to win?
Edwin Jackson, obviously.
No, he loses. The Indians win. They beat him 2-1. They come back from down 2 games.
I'm sure Edwin Jackson threw a gem though.
And it was a 2-1. Wow, Jackson, 6 1/3, 2 earned, 1 walk, 8 strikeouts. TJ, that was a heroic effort. Scattered 9 hits, 2 earned, 8 strikeouts. Carrasco though, 8 innings, 11 strikeouts, 1 earned run, no walks. My goodness.
You could tell me that Edwin Jackson is on every team in this tournament, and I would believe you.
All right. Sorry, Cardinals fans. My apologies. My apologies. What's going to happen in San Francisco? The Red Sox win. The Red Sox win. So your first round winners are the 2019 Nationals in a sweep. The 2017 Indians storm back from down 2-0 to win 3-2. The 2018 Red Sox win in 5, and the 2011 Phillies. Let's take a look at that playoff tree, shall we? So now in the second round, apologies for the non-correct logos. I did not set up the right logos. I should have. Next time I will. The 2011 Phillies faced the 2018 Red Sox, and the 2017 Indians faced the 2019 Nationals. TJ, 2 World Series winners versus 2 non-World Series winners.
It's so weird. It's so weird. I think that Phillies team. Now I got to ride this Phillies team all the
way. Well, I'm sticking with my Nationals. So, all right, let's see here. Let's finish today. Let's go to tomorrow. What's the? When are we gonna get a game here?
Also, I just double checked Edwin Jackson, currently a free agent.
What's the schedule?
If he does find a new home next year, that will increase his Major League Baseball record to 15 clubs played for, and half of baseball. Would be pretty good.
So I clicked ahead inadvertently. I didn't realize that I was skipping days because I didn't see the schedule. So anyway, we've moved on to the championship series, TJ, and the 2011 Phillies are up 2-0 on the 2018 Red Sox. Meanwhile, the 2017 Indians lead the 2019 Nationals 2-1. A couple of interesting things here. Game 1 between the Indians and Nationals was 8-7. Game 2 was a shutout by Corey Kluber. And then the Nationals down 2-0. Strasburg shuts them down 5-1, gets the win. So, some interesting stuff happening here. Anything surprising to you in either direction?
I mean, Victor Robles is playing out of his mind. I mean, I really wasn't expecting Victor Robles to be that good, but he is quite good.
Cleveland is a sneaky good team, that is for sure, Sebastis. All right, let's move ahead. Let's see what happens with Halladay versus Eovaldi.
Eovaldi's getting all these big games.
He is, and Halladay wins. The Phillies just storming 3-0. 3-0 in the series.
That's why I picked him. That's why I picked him earlier in this round.
All right, can the Nationals tie it up at 2? They cannot. The Indians win 7-3. Carrasco with another strong start. Corbin with the loss. Francisco Lindor with the home run. All right, so it's looking like, believe it or not, TJ, it's looking like you've got 2 non-World Series winners that are going to face off against each other. That's crazy.
Hey, man, that's what happens when you let madness occur.
That's true. Did we mention this was wildly unofficial? Because it is. All right. Can the Red Sox hold off the sweep? The answer is they can. 7-0. Wow. Okay.
A little bounce back right there.
Yeah. A little bit. A little bit is right. What about the Nationals? Can they survive in Washington? Clevenger versus Joe Ross. This should be somebody else, but we're hitting the button.
No, Joe Ross. Didn't Joe Ross get a World Series start?
Yeah. I think you're right. No, I don't think he did. I take that back. I don't know. I shouldn't say that. I don't know. I don't think he. If I had to guess, I would say no. But it's the right call. The Nationals win 5-2.
See, or maybe it was the.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Might have been in the division series.
I don't even think it was in the division series. I don't think Ross did. They had amazing starting pitching from. I forget the fellow's name. I guarantee you someone in the chat will say. They had amazing starting pitching. Oh, Sanchez. That was who. They got great starting pitching. 2 excellent starts from Sanchez in the playoffs. It was a huge key to their early success. All right, so the Nationals are still alive after holding on. And so are the Red Sox. Let's finish today. All right, Roy Oswalt versus Eduardo Rodriguez in Boston. The Red Sox down 3-1. They lose 8-4. The 2011 Phillies win the pennant. They win the pennant.
as I predicted, as predicted by myself.
And what will happen in Cleveland? Will the Nationals? Max Scherzer back on the mound. He's back out there. And they got Scherzer and Strasburg. They got them lined up the way they needed them. On the right amount of rest. The Nationals win. Max Scherzer gets the
Rich,
win.
don't question. Look at this.
What's that?
Look, Rich, don't question me. Game 5 of the World Series. Joe Ross, starting pitcher for the Nationals.
You're right.
5 innings.
I'm glad you're right. I'm happy you're right. Makes the game look better.
5 innings, 5 hits, 4 earned runs.
Okay. Not great. Not
not
the worst start of all time.
The Nationals were really weird because, well, I mean, I guess they were dedicated to what's his name? Not really being a starter. It's
Corbin. Right?
So they gave Joe Ross a shot.
Yeah. Because Corbin was the guy who came in. He was their starter, was great at home all during the regular season. All right, we're going to have to finish today. TJ, should we watch a little of this Steven Strasburg, Trevor Bauer matchup?
Sure.
Like maybe just watch a little bit?
Yeah, let's get a little bit. Let's get a couple innings in.
Okay.
I always enjoy a good Trevor Bauer outing. Now the Reds are putting something together with that team. They got him. They got Sonny Gray, right? And they signed someone else too.
The Reds have signed Wade Miley, I believe.
Pull up the old Reds depth chart.
And they signed Moustakas. Did you say Moustakas? I don't know if you said Moustakas or not. Look at me with my Reds knowledge. Are you serious? Come on.
Anthony Descalfani? Right.
What do we want to do? We want to go a half inning ahead here, just sort of track it. Oh, look at that. The Indians get two in the bottom of the first.
Questionable. I don't believe it.
2 in the bottom of the first.
I don't know. This Reds team's kind of good.
2-0 after 3. 3-0 after 4. Now let's see what's going on here. It's the 5th inning. Eaton is up. Nationals are hitting Zimmerman. Bauer is cruising. A one hitter through 4 1/3. No longer.
Bauer's good.
No longer. I take that back. Ryan Zimmerman hits a home run.
Prior to the Nationals.
332 feet. Just snuck in off inside the foul line.
If you would have asked me 5 years ago who would still be playing baseball, Ryan Zimmerman or Jordan Zimmerman, Ryan Zimmerman was definitely not my answer to that question. And I assume Jordan Zimmerman is nowhere right now.
All right, Bauer recovers with a strikeout.
Still in the Tigers. Had no idea. Oh my God, Rich! If I told you that Jordan Zimmerman A was still pitching, B he's on the Tigers, what would you guess his record was this year?
Well, the Tigers lost at least 105 games, so I would say he was 3-13.
Wow, Rich, you are so close.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm very serious.
Because I did not know that, and I'm obviously
finished phenomenal. All right, okay. You got close on that. What do you think his ERA was?
I would probably say 5.5.
Really far on that one, Rich. Real far on that one. He finished the season at a whopping 1-13.
Oh, I got the 13 right.
With a 6.91 ERA.
Oh my goodness gracious!
So Jordan Zimmerman, still not better than Ryan Zimmerman. I'm gonna go with.
Strasburg's still in the game.
For a short stretch, he was okay. There was a run from 2011, even though he finished 8-11 that year. He had a 3.18 ERA. 2012 was good. 12-8 with a 2.94 ERA. 2013 finished 7th in the Cy Young, going 19-9 with 3.25 ERA. 2014, 14-5 with a 2.66 ERA. And finished 5th in the Cy Young that year. Back-to-back All-Star years. 2017 led the league in earned runs with 117. That's not great. Or no, sorry, 108. Yeah. 2017, 108 runs.
It's not looking good for the Nationals right now, but they came from behind late a couple of times. Uh-oh. As I say it, that's Juan Soto cranking a home run. It's 3-2 all of a sudden. What did I just say? They come from behind after I started saying it wasn't looking good. 3-2. Very exciting game here in the 6th inning.
We got to get Marcus out there to mocap the Juan Soto post pitch batting dance.
That's right. That's right. All right, so the starters are still in the game. I'm going to skip a half inning here. See what happens. All right, so it's still 3-2 in the 7th. Oh, 3-3. What happened? They tied. Oh, my goodness. 4-3. The Indians get one back. Holy mackerel. All right. 4-3 heading to the bottom of the 8th. 4-3 heading to the 9th. So here we go. It's 4-3 Indians. Who's pitching? I don't even know. Miller? Miller's pitching and he walks him.
Should be in.
Now Salazar's in. 4-3. Nobody out. Man on first. Danny Salazar against Anthony Rendon. Rendon strikes out. My goodness. Now here's Dozier. He pops it up. 2 outs. Winning or go-ahead run at the plate. And Adam Eaton. The lefty, Salazar versus Eaton. Uh-oh. That's a hit. Nationals are still alive. Adam Eaton. Nicely done. Who's up now? Who do we got? We got Ryan Zimmerman. Are you kidding me?
Oh, my God. Jordan Zimmerman's older brother, though they're not actually related, I don't think.
2 on, 2 out, down a run, 9th inning, Salazar Zimmerman struck him out. That's it. Indians, Phillies. Two non-World Series winning teams. 2 make it to the World Series. Unbelievable, TJ. Unbelievable. Preposterous, I would even say. Preposterous. All right, let's finish today. And let's see who wins. Let's see who wins this World Series. What do you say?
More like a decade series. The absurd team of the decade Universal World Series title.
Let's take a minute here and look at these teams, though. These are 2 great teams. The 2011 Phillies. Roy Oswalt, Roy Halladay, Cliff Lee, Cole Hamels, Brad Lidge. That pitching staff is ridiculous. Then you had Ryan Howard, Chase Utley, Jimmy Rollins, Shane Victorino.
Set them to 3-man rotations.
That's a good team. That is a really good team. And the 2017 Indians, Trevor Bauer, Carlos Carrasco, Andrew Miller, superb year. Edwin Encarnacion, killing it.
Encarnacion.
Lindor, man. This will be fun. Let's simulate a couple games. What do you say? Cliff Lee versus Carlos Carrasco. Come on. Are you kidding me? Phillies win 9-6. Not
What?
not a pitcher's duel.
No respect for the ex-Indian.
Not a pitcher's duel. Game 2, Halliday, Clevenger. I'm going with the Phillies and Halliday. And that's exactly what happened. 6-5. Lidge with the win. Matson the save. That was clearly a bullpen situation. What do we have here? Oh, boy, look at that. Phillies score 1 to win. Score 1 in the 9th to win. The Indians came back, though. Wow, that was quite a game. It was 5-1 Indians going into the 7th, and then the Phillies tied it up and then scored 1 in the 9th. So Halliday struggled. Clevenger pitched well. Merritt, 4 earned in 1 inning. Disastrous. And then the Phillies bullpen was good. Phillies bullpen gave up no runs. No runs at all. All right. Good stuff. It's 2-0 Phillies. Let's see here. 2-0 Phillies. Kluber versus Hamels. Who you got, TJ?
I'm gonna have to go Hamels. I believe in this Phillies team.
You would be right. 5-3. Matson with the win. Kluber with the loss. Bastardo with the save. No home runs. What happened in this one?
Ryan Matson, handy to have.
Phillies win 5-3. They're up 3-0 going into the 8th, and then the Indians score 3 in the 8th off of Hamels. So Hamels went into the 8th, got an out, but gave up 3, and then right back in the bottom of the 8th, off of Kluber, the Phillies come back and get 2 more and win 5-3. Looks like that's it, huh? I mean, this
tell me it was
is
off of Kluber. Finals.
This is looks like the Phillies are gonna walk out of this one. In Philadelphia, can they win it? Bauer versus Oswalt. Let's watch what happens. What do you say?
Do it.
Let's start this thing.
I believe in Bauer, though.
Let's go a couple of half innings here. Our Indians get 2 to start. Oh, they get 2 more in the second. Here we go. It's 4-0. 4-1 now. Let's see. Oh, 6-1. Yeah, this one, ooh, 6-2. All right, let's see what happens here in the bottom of the 8th. It's 6-2. The Phillies are down 4.
Yikes.
Phillies are down 4.
We need some wild pitches to happen here.
At Citizens Bank. 1 out. Who's pitching here? You got Brown. Brown gets on. All right, so what's happening here? We've got Salazar pitching and Ruiz hitting. All right, Carlos Ruiz. All right. Phillies down 6-2. Trying for the sweep. He gets on. 2 on. 1 out. Here's Chase Utley. Strikes out. And that's it. Mayberry's done. Looks like the Indians stay alive here. Yep, they add 1 in the 9th and win 7-2. So it's now 3 games to 1. Phillies trying to get in Philly. Let's see what happens. It's Cliff Lee versus Carlos Carrasco. Let's see what happens here. Let's move forward. You got Carrasco and see, nothing after 2. Nothing after 3. Both pitchers pitching well. Nothing after 4. Phillies put up 2 in the bottom of the 5th. I don't know what happened. Take a look. Obviously, it is 2-0 Phillies. 3-0 Phillies. 3-1 in the 7th. All right, let's see if the Indians can do anything. The Indians down 3-1 in the 8th. Brad Lidge is in. Brad Lidge is in. And he strikes out Diaz. Yan Gomes is up against Lidge. Strikes out. Here's Brantley. 8th inning, 2 outs. There's a hit down the line. Is he going to go for 2? He is not. All right, so now you got
risk it.
Geyer. Brandon Geyer strikes out. Oh boy, Phillies are going to do it. It looks like Pence is up. Bottom 8, Phillies up 3-1. Strikes out. Here's Dominic Brown.
Come on, Dom.
Strike 3. Carlos Ruiz. And that's, that gets by the third baseman. Phillies looking for a little more insurance. Still already up 3-1 in the game and the series. Chase Utley against the left-hander strikes out. So here we go. 9th inning. Can the Indians do it? You've got the heart of the lineup. Ramirez, Lindor, and Bruce up against Ryan Madsen is in the game. Madsen.
He's been pretty good.
Yep. 2-4 with the 3-1. Against Jose Ramirez, the lefty, rips it. 1 out. Ground ball out. All right, so now we've got Francisco Lindor. Rips it down the line. That will be a single. Oh, he's going for 2. He gets in there. Double, a 1-out double. A 1-out double. Interesting. Here's Bruce. Lefty. Versus lefty. Strikes out. All right. Bastardo is in. Santana is up. 2 outs. Man on second. Tying run at the plate. In Santana. He rips it. That's a single. He's going to hold at third, I believe. First and third. Oh, man. Here we go.
This game may never end.
It might. Tyler Naquin.
Naquin?
And that's it. He grounds out to first. Phillies win. The Philadelphia Phillies are the wildly unofficial team of the decade. How about that, TJ Lauerman? Oh, man, that was a lot of fun. My apologies, everybody, for the technical difficulties. But, hey, you know what? When you're live, that's what happens. Glad we were able to figure it out. My goodness. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, everybody, for being here tonight.
I blame Alex for the problems to start with.
I mean, I tell you, on paper, TJ, that 2011 Phillies team, you know,
that rotation is ridiculous.
On paper, that's a kind of team that could win something like this, right?
Well, you don't have to worry about injuries or much fatigue. Mm-hmm. They can do some big things.
That's true. Well, TJ, thank you for joining me. This was a lot of fun. I appreciate everything that you brought to the table, man. This was great.
That's what I'm here for. I'm all about bringing tables and fire.
I want to make sure, again, everybody remembers a Steam Winter Sale, Out of the Park Baseball 20, 75% off, just $4.99. Please tell a friend. We appreciate it. We also know that you guys are all playing Out of the Park Baseball 20. Thank you for doing that. Also, Perfect Points are on sale, and historical packs are available right now only till 1 p.m. Eastern on January 2nd. If anybody bought Perfect Points tonight during the stream, we'll match them. Just hit me up on Discord or on Twitter. However you can get a hold of me. We do this all the time, and it's a lot of fun. And we appreciate everybody who participates and supports everybody here at Out of the Park Developments. And once again, TJ Lauerman, thank you, my friend, for being here.
Thank you.
You're a good man.
When's your next red stream?
Alex, who is in the chat, Alex and I are gonna, we I don't want to say we took this week off because we were live streaming, but we did not do it this week. But we're going to be right back at it next week, Monday or Tuesday. Well, not Monday, because you know what Monday is, TJ.
Monday's This Week in Perfect Team with Rich Grisham.
That's exactly right. And if I could find the image, I might not even have it. I don't even have the image, but that's okay. This Week in Perfect Team, hosted by me, and guest host, or guest starring is probably the more accurate term, Kevin Kennedy, the man.
Oh.
He'll be live on the show, unveiling 6 of his favorite players and their perfect team cards. And there's some really excellent cards. And he'll be taking questions and he'll be interacting with everybody. It's going to be amazing. TJ, you should join us. It'll be great.
Monday. I'll see what I can do. I'll see if I can move some things around.
9 p.m. Eastern, right here. Kevin Kennedy will be joining us, and we'll be getting back to the Big Rich Machine next week for sure, and then every Tuesday night in the new year for many weeks. Alex is awesome for doing that. TJ, you got a whole thing going on with your Redbirds Rising as well, sir. What's when can people see you do that?
Yeah, normally Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. As you know, next Tuesday, New Year's Eve.
That's right.
So guess what?
You're raging. I know you. You are going out, going crazy.
TJ's not going to be around. TJ's going to be sitting on his in-laws staring at Twitter.
Wishing that he was streaming.
Saying, shouldn't we put this kid to sleep? Because this is getting a little ridiculous now, isn't it?
All right. Well, thank you. Thank you again for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. This was a lot of fun again. Sorry for the little hiccup, but hey, you know what? We fixed it. And thank goodness that Out of the Park Baseball let us do that. And look, ultimately, this was widely unofficial and a lot of fun. And I look forward to doing more stuff like this in 2020. We're gonna do things like this and have a lot of fun just with all the different options going on in Out of the Park Baseball. All right,
I have a crazy suggestion for you, Rich, and I want to say it on stream so everybody else hears it.
Let's hear it.
You should doing it right have Kevin Kennedy redo one of the seasons.
Okay.
That'd be interesting.
That would be fascinating. He won the division once in Boston, and he was in first place in Texas when the team went on strike. So he knows he was good, right? He knows what he was doing. That's a great idea. I love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I have ideas from time to time, Rich, and usually they're pretty good.
I agree. All right. So for everybody, Out of the Park Developments, thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you again soon. We will be around, obviously, This Week in Perfect Team, I think is the next thing that I'll be doing. Yep, Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. It's going to be awesome. I hope you're all there. Got some great stuff, great cards, Kevin Kennedy. Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you, TJ. Thank you, community. You are the best. You're why we're able to do what we do. We will talk to you again real soon.